Infinity keys from Andy, one of my favorite PhDs. Andy, take it away.
Thanks. Awesome to be here. We love the Redwood community. Thanks for having us. I'm here to talk about Infinity Keys. Really, Infinity Keys is about interconnected experiences. So there's this thing that's happened over the past 10, 15 years that people love. People love the MCU, not necessarily because it's superheroes, but because the stuff that happens in one movie matters in another movie. People are having debates about what fanfic belongs in the canon because there's these interconnected sort of worlds made by a variety of creators. And we see that happening more and more. People want the stuff they do in the real world, the steps they take, for example, to impact their character in the game. And we keep seeing this demand. And so that's really what Infinity Keys is a platform to make these interconnected experiences. We are live. We're in alpha, but we're live. You can go to infinitykeys.io and see some of our puzzles right now. I'll walk you through some of our ideas and how we came to do this and what we're doing. And then I'll show you a quick demo of the puzzles themselves. So we call Infinity Keys a connected ARG platform, alternate reality gaming. We can think of these sort of like mysteries or puzzles or games that you play in the real world or in metaverse spaces or in digital spaces in general, but we connect them. So you can have one sort of gaming experience and connect it to another. That means if I build a game, my own little puzzle game, you can make my game a requirement for your game. Or we could say, okay, you've got to go do some things on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter as part of the game. Or you've got to go collect some digital items and make that a part of your game or any other games. So that's the idea, is we build all these games and we let creators build these games that we can then link together and make these more cohesive, crazy experiences, really is the goal. So creator tools to build puzzle games across digital or IRL game spaces. Think Roblox. It's a platform. It's a game engine where you can build stuff, but instead of in a single platform, we want to cross and connect those platforms, whatever it may be. And the idea is to capture those network effects using composable tech. That's why we're using NFTs in Web3, is that composability, some of that permissionlessness, and then also to capture social memetics. What we've built using Redwood, kind of the game engine, is the Infinity Keys platform, are these four sorts of things. So we've got gates. A gate is an objective, something you've got to accomplish in order to progress to the next objective, the next task. We've also got logic. We order those gates so you can have progression like a proper game. There's a place for content. So it's not just a list of digital chores, but rather there's story, there's narrative, there's a place for video, there's a place for images, audio, 3D worlds, who knows what we integrate in the future. And then at the end, there's a rewardable. So after you've accomplished your series of gates, there's some sort of reward. A rewardable is really just a container where you can put anything. You can make anything a reward. Maybe it's access to another puzzle, or the ability to mint an NFT, or some special information, or just a thumbs up. Who knows? It can be whatever the creator wants it to be. So let me take you over to the actual demo itself. This is live, so you can go to Infinity Keys and see this. I'm going to point out a couple of interesting things. So here's all our puzzles. Down here is what you see on Infinity Keys. We've got this secret society, branding because it's fun to do mysteries and stuff like that. First, notably, our sign-in is powered by Keep, which is another Redwood project. So we're live. You can sign in using Discord or Google through Keep. And what's cool about that is it actually gives you a Web3 wallet address. And so you don't need a private key. You don't need MetaMask and doing all this stuff. You can still interact at your level once you're ready with Web3 and our puzzles. So anyways, that's live now. Feel free to sign in and check us out. I suggest you start on Novice and Greenhorn as kind of our intro level puzzles. But one thing I'm going to show you, so you can see on Novice, I've completed it. I got a little check mark. I've got some progress markers on the 3 steps. Let's go over to this Cometh Cadets because I want to show you an example of some of the gates. So I'm going to go back to step 1 for this one. We've got some narrative. We've got a link out to Cometh. They're a partner. So we partner with these projects to help them do onboarding and engagement for communities. We've got some imagery here. And then I'll just spoiler alert for this one. When you go and you kind of do a little bit of research on the question, there's a passcode. So this is our first gate. It's a passcode gate. You have to learn the passcode and submit it. It passes me on to step 2. Step 2 is another gate. It's very similar. You go to their website, you learn some things, you engage in their lore. And I'm going to do these ones right off the bat so that we get to the third, which is interesting to me to show you, which is step 3. Step 3, you actually have to go and play their tutorial. And you have to connect your profile on Cometh to prove that you've completed the tutorial, you've gone through the thing, that you have completed the mission. And so I can go down here and I can actually check on this account. I haven't completed the tutorial. It doesn't let me pass. So I actually have to go there. I have to complete the tutorial to come in and be able to finish this mission. All right, let me just show you a couple things real quick. So you can see, right, we've got, pizza friends, we've got texture, mission 1, 2, and 3. There's some partners that we've done, and a variety of these other games. Some of them are just games that we make. Most of them are games that we just make for fun. And you can do a lot of different things with this. I'm going to show you an example of the rewardable page. So novice I've completed, and now I've completed all 3 steps. I have the ability to claim. And so what it does, because I have my wallet connected, I can check my keys, and I have not claimed, therefore I'm allowed to claim. So now I can get this treasure, and it pops open. I don't think you guys can see this, but it pops open my Web3 wallet here, and I can interact with it and mint. Some exciting stuff that's coming in the future, hopefully near future, is gasless minting, so that when you engage and want to claim one of these trophies as an achievement, you don't have to deal with paying the gas. You don't have to deal with that. We just abstract that away and pay it for you. So it's just a simplified user experience, yet you're getting the benefits of having these NFTs and assets. They're really just game items and collectibles. Some other things are on the way. As well, we're constantly building and improving this UX. Like I said, this is the alpha version, but we've got beta version coming in the future as well that we're onto. So please check out the site. We've got a bunch of stuff on the roadmap, a self-service portal where people can come and make them themselves, a variety of AI-generated content tools so that you can build those images and videos and stories yourself to put those out. I'm not going to go through the whole team, but I do have a totally killer team that is in the chats and the YouTubes and the Discords. Shout out to Tani and Bloom and Corey, and chair is Aaron right here, and Rick and the rest of the gang here who all do a variety of roles as advisors and mentors. We are starting a raise as well, a small round. So if you're interested in that or know people who are interested, please send them my way. I'm Andy at Infinity Keys, and you can find me just about anywhere on the internet. We love building with the Redwood and the community. Thank you so much for having us. If you've got questions, shout us out, come by, play some games. There's treasure everywhere.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Andy. That looks fantastic.